Hey y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wanted to share a couple of things with you guys on this morning. I know I have not been very active over here on Facebook. A lot of these platforms I have not been active on for a while. As far as going live. But yet I am still doing the same things that I have been doing in the past. I'm gonna wait on some people to come in. I'm gonna share this out to a couple of platforms, get some people in so that I can share. Gonna share about our upcoming y'all may not be able to hear me. Let me check my volume because I don't look down there and I see my volume ain't on. Okay, y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. I know I'm running a little late. I know I posted that I was gonna go live at 10:30. It is 10:38, so I'm gonna share this out to a couple of people. Gonna give some people a chance to come on in, so that we can talk about this upcoming poetry series that is going to be taking place. That's going to be taking place. Let me see if I can share this out really quick, y'all. So y'all come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Gonna share this out to a couple of places. Gonna be talking about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it up in my backdrop so you guys can see exactly what I am talking about. I want to get a couple people a chance to come on in. Come on in, come on in. I'm gonna be sharing it out while I'm waiting for some people to come in. But while I'm waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and play some music. Y'all know I love my gospel, so I'm gonna go ahead and play some music while we are waiting for individuals to come on in. One of my favorite songs is something about the name of Jesus, but I'm gonna play "Take Me to the King."
Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in
And if you would,
pieces.
please share this out in your
It's my
circle of influence
offering.
as well. Share this out in
Take
your circle
me
of
to
influence,
the
especially if they are a
King.
poet. Share it out to them, y'all. Share it
Truth
out to
is,
them.
I'm tired. Options are few. I'm trying to pray, but where are you? I'm all churched out, hurt and abused. I can't fake what's left to do. Truth is, I'm weak, no strength to fight, no tears to cry. Even if I try, but still my soul refuses to die. Mhm. One touch will change my life. Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart's torn in pieces. It's my offering.
Y'all come
Lay
on in, come on
me
in. Share
at the
this out with someone in your circle if you
throne.
don't mind.
Leave me there alone to gaze upon your glory and sing to you this song. Please take me to the King. Truth is, it's time to stop playing these games. We need a word for the people's pain. So Lord, speak right now. Let it pour like rain. Oh yeah, we're desperate. We're chasing down to run to you, the healer that I need. Take me to the King. Don't have much to bring. My heart's torn to pieces. It's my offering. Lay me at the throne. Leave me there alone to gaze upon your glory and to sing to you this song. Lord, we're in the way. We keep
Let's see
making
if I can change this because I am not talking about the girl.
glory not for us, it's all for you. Take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart's torn to pieces. It's my offering. Lay me at the throne. Leave me there alone. I wanna gaze upon your glory. Sing to you, to sing to you this song. Take me to the King. Take me to the King. Take me to the
All right, I just wanted to play that one song while I was getting some things together over here on my screen. I still got one more thing I need to pull up so that we can get ready and get started, y'all. I thought I had my poetry books, but I did not bring my poetry books. I brought my prayer books because I'm going to be giving away copies of the prayer book. I have 3 that I have to get mailed out. If you have not had a chance to check out our prayer book, y'all know I am the visionary of the Servant Leaders Prayer Line. We pray every morning at 5 a.m. I tell you, we have definitely seen the power of God. We've seen God move. So if you are ever in need of prayer, I want you to make sure that you connect with myself, Pam, Apostle, Kimberly, or Shaneria, so that we can get either Cheryl or Sister Stephanie, so that we can get you on that prayer list and that we can be praying and interceding for you. We have definitely seen the power of God move through that prayer line. So definitely want you guys to, if you need prayer, to connect with us. 6 years on the wall, God is yet faithful. I tell you, He is yet faithful. But today, the reason why I wanted to come on is I've been having a lot of inquiries, and I love inquiries, y'all. I mean, I love inquiries. But I have had a lot of inquiries about being a part of this next upcoming poetry series. For those that truly know me, know that I look for every opportunity that I can to collaborate, to network, to partner, to help bring awareness to those that support the things that I do. I am the visionary of the Crew Podcast, so everything that I can do to help the hosts that hold down that podcast, I'm there for it. Every and because every one of them have their own brands, they have their own things that they're doing. So I always want to support them in the things that they're doing. I can't be everywhere all the time, but I'm always praying for their success. I am always trying to keep them uplifted and encouraged because they have some amazing brands. So if you have not checked out the host here on the Crew Podcast, I want you to make sure you check us out. Y'all, we are live most every night at 8 p.m. except for Saturdays. We do have a couple of slots that are open. We have a second and fourth Friday open and a second and fourth Monday open. So if you've ever thought about hosting your own podcast, this is an amazing opportunity to host your own podcast. It's not a monthly fee. You pay a one-time fee of $226 and it covers your broadcast from the time you sign on until December the 31st. Your shows air every 2 weeks. If you sign up for the second and fourth Monday, your show will come on every month, second and fourth Monday. Second and fourth Friday, it will come on every month, second and fourth Friday. If you cannot host your show live, there is an option where you can ask another host to host your show, or you can pre-record. So we try to work with you because we always want you to be able to share your brand and to get your message out, get your content out, and the things that you want to be shared around the world. We stream live through Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Keek. And then there are replays available on 10 to 15 other networks. We upload to Speaker, iHeart, Spotify, Amazon, Castbox, um, Pod Chasers, Pod Addict, Deja, Listen Notes. We're also on Odyssey. We're also on Patreon. So there's an opportunity for you to really allow your voice to be heard and seen around the world. I also do it's like a newsletter surrounding each show. So I'm able to upload your audio and your visual to a platform called Substack. And it creates clips. It creates a audio version of your script or whatever your outline is. I do a write up on each of the shows, and I'm able to produce that into something else. So I'm always looking for ways that I can really push you out there and get you out there. Every opportunity that comes to my table, I always share. One thing I am not is a gatekeeper. If there's things that are placed in front of me, even if they're for me, I never take them on by myself. I always open the door for others that are looking to share their brand, that are looking to share what's going on. So know that I'm always out here trying to help others and push others to get their stuff out here as well. So it's not a me, 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 me. It's not a I thing, but it's a we thing. It's a team effort, and that's what I do. So let me go ahead and pull up what I am supposed to be talking about today, y'all. And that is the poetry series. I Y'all know I love poetry, and I don't know who introduced me to poetry, but since they introduced me to it, I have definitely utilized it to be able to share my words. I currently have, oh my God, I think we have three book poetry series. I know we have Silently Hurt Inside, the Chronicles of Legacy, and the latest one, Echoes of Becoming. We are getting ready, we are gearing up. And I want as many people that can. I said it at 26, but if we get more than 26, I'm all for it. But I said it at 26, but I'm looking for poets that's ready to share inside of this anthology. It's a series. It's not just one book. You get to share inside of the series. The whole series is going to drop on November the 1st. Those that have been with me prior know that we have dropped a book here, and then we dropped a book a couple of months later, and then we dropped another book a couple of months after that. But this time, I'm going to drop the whole series, and we're going to drop it on November the 1st, as we kick off National Family Readers Month. So we definitely want to make sure that it is released on November the 1st so that we can celebrate it. I am going to do we're going to have a live, where all day, we're going to be live all day on November the 1st, where individuals can just come on and talk about their part in the book. So let me get to a place. I know I'm probably all over the place, but let me get to a place. I'm going to pull up I'm going to pull up. Y'all. I'm trying to pull up the actual. Hold on. Here. Let me go. Let me do this. I'm trying to do something different. So let me do it that way. Okay. And then let me pull up the I have a printout. I actually did so I could share with individuals that was interested in joining the series, and it tells you all about the series. It breaks down each book. It gives you an overview of the entire series, and then it breaks down each book. So let me jump over here so we can talk about this. So as you can see, it's to my right. If you could look down in the corner, you will see the three books that we're going to introduce in this series. The series title is called Anchored in Wholeness: Roots of Renewal for Spirit, Mind, and Body. I definitely, Tiffany, I see your question. I'm sorry. I'm just seeing it. Yes, you can. You can do it in addition to your YouTube channel. If you're talking about joining the podcast, yes, we have Patrice is the prime example. We all have our own YouTube channels, but we stream live through the podcast. You have access to your recordings, so if you want to upload them to your podcast, to your YouTube, you're more than welcome to upload them to your YouTube. Um, we have no problem with that. So she was asking about the podcast, I'm assuming, Miss Tiffany. And the reason why I'm doing this live is because I had a lot of questions about the series, and I just wanted to kind of answer some of these questions. And then I'm going to be sharing these on platforms so that those that are interested in being a part of this series, they can. So again, this three-book series is called Anchored in Wholeness: The Roots of Renewal of Your Spirit, Mind, and Body. It is a three-book series. The first book is called Planted Like a Tree by the Rivers of Life. The second book is called Branches of Enlightenment. And the third book is called Spiritual Fruits. And then it lists some of the spiritual fruits on there. And if you would look at the different books, you will see that Branches of Enlightenment has the different fruits on it. And you can see kind of the angle that I am going with this book. So there's an overview, and y'all know my eyes are really bad, but I'm gonna try to read what it says. It said, "Oh, let me go to the I can go to the Amazon page because the Amazon page is already up, y'all. They are in pre-sale. So if you want to go ahead and grab your ebook before it's released, you can for 99 cents because the day that it releases, y'all, it's gonna be $3.33. That's what the book is gonna start out at, and then it's gonna I think we're gonna keep it at $3.33 for the ebook, but when it releases, it's gonna be $3.33. I think, or either 199. I can't remember what the price is set at, but it's gonna retail for $3.33. The ebook will. So the overview of the series. Let me read that to y'all. It says, Anchored in Wholeness, Roots of Renewal for Spirit, Mind, and Body is a soul stirring poetry trilogy crafted for those seeking deeper connection, wisdom, and lasting transformation. Each volume guides you through a profound journey grounded in spirit, enlightening your mind, and nurturing your body to flourish in harmony. This series draws from the rhythms of nature and in the riches of faith, offering poetry that roots you in strength during a storm, inspires you to stretch for higher understanding, and calls forth the abundant fruit of life well lived. Within these pages, you will find encouragement to persevere, insight to spark growth, and the gentle challenge to embody love, joy, and resilience. It is more than a collection. This trilogy is an invitation. Stands firm in your purpose, embrace the fullness of being, let the power of the spirit and wisdom of the mind and vitality of body unite so you can rise renewed and pour forth your unique gift into the world. Let's anchor in wholeness. Remind you when you're rooted deeply, your life blossoms in every direction. So that's the overview of the series. And then we break down each book. Each book has its own overview as well. And it tells you what each book is as well. So let me show y'all. And then I'm gonna read, I don't know, I'm gonna read all that, but so I'm gonna paraphrase y'all. I'm gonna paraphrase. So if you go to the first book, book number one is Planted Like a Tree by the Rivers of Life. This is the foundational book of this collection. It sets the stage for spiritual and personal growth. Rooted in the metaphor of a steadfast tree nourished by eternal rivers of life, which is love, inspiration, faith, and endurance. These poems reflect on what it means to be grounded and anchored in purpose, even amidst storms and drought. Through honest verse, readers are called to remember their own resilience, embrace seasons of change, and find peace in the strong embrace of the divine support. So these poems will range from surviving challenges, nurturing your roots. That means the things that you're grounded in, drawing strength from your faith. It will allow you to meditate on perseverance, spiritual grounding, spiritual growth, self worth. It also would encourage you to stand tall and to flourish. Use your gifts. Um, Book number two is entitled Branches of Enlightenment. This is the second installment that reaches upward and outward. It explores branches of wisdom that extends from a healthy, rooted soul. Each poem shines a light on experiences that bring clarity, lessons that transform pain into understanding. In the quiet moments where enlightenment draws, this collection guides readers through the journey of self reflection, insight, liberation that comes with embracing new perspectives. So, us sharing things that we have evolved from. If you know my journey, you know that I've been through a lot, and I have used these things to um, do self reflection poems, to share some insight on things that I have overcame, how I overcame them, and that's what a lot of these poets would do, because we have been through some things, we have experienced some things, and this was one of the things that helped us get through those things. That helped us to be able to share what we was going through, to be able to put it down on paper and allow those words to come to life, because we have individuals that have lost loved ones, that have had to endure, that have been involved in domestic violence and just different things that could have took us out of here. But we decided to gain a different perspective on life, and to show people that yes, you can. No matter what you go through, yes, you can. So that is Branches of Enlightenment. And y'all know that I am a very spiritual person. I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in the Creator. So I believe in the spiritual fruits. So the third book is of this trilogy. It I guess you would say it is a poetic harvest. It allows expressions of the fruit of the spirit, which is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. This volume is, I guess, a celebration and a call to action. inviting readers to embody their virtues in their daily living, in their daily lives. So each poem serves as a blessing to empower others to sow seeds of hope, nurture compassion, and leave legacy of spiritual abundance. So you get an opportunity to talk about how you have overcame, how you have triumphed, how you have allowed the Spirit to lead you. And it gives individuals an opportunity to meditate on giving, not just giving, but forgiving, uplifting others. And also, it will show you how gentle guidance to cultivate and share your spiritual fruits with the world. So that is what this series is designed to do. If that sound like you and you want to share inside of this, I definitely want you guys to reach out to me. We have started taking poets. We have started signing up poets to be a part of this anthology. It is $80, and I've decided that I'm not going to increase the price because I knew at a certain time I said I was going to increase it to $100, but I'm not going to do that. God laid in my spirit $80, and it will cover all three of these books. What is required of the poet, of the aspiring poet, the seasoned poet, or the writer, whatever you consider yourself? What is required of you? All you have to do is submit your bio. You can submit one picture for all of the books, or you can submit a picture for each book. But in each book, you will have a bio, a picture of you, and three poems that speaks of each one of the books. So it'll be a total of 9 poems. You have three for Planet Like a Tree, three for Branches of Enlightenment, and three for Spiritual Fruits. So that is a total of 9 poems for you to be able to express what it is. You can go back and read the overviews and see how the Spirit speaks to you. And then that way you can be able to share and allow your voice and your words to speak. Again, that is it is $80. And if you want more information, you can email. And if you look at the top of let me move it over so you can see. If you look at the top, next to me over here. Okay, over here. Y'all, it's got it backwards, but over here, right here, right there. If you look right there, there is the email address, words, and that's with an S, speak from my soul at gmail.com. That's WORDSSPEAK FROMMYSOUL at gmail.com. Again, that's words speak from my soul at gmail.com. I have been posting all over social media, so you can look at one of the posts that I have posted that has that email in it, or you can direct message me on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, you can direct message me on Facebook, and I can send you that email, or you can comment on YouTube or any of the platforms that I'm streaming on. You can comment that you want the email address. Matter of fact, let me put it in the comment section for you guys. That way I can make it easy. So you can email me at this email address if you want to get signed up. I will send you the information. And when you join, I will give you a certificate of participation to show others that you are a part of this anthology. My goal is that we will become a number one best-selling Amazon author before this book release, that we will be a number one selling book before it's released. That's why I am encouraging everyone to grab their 99-cent ebook now. That will help push us to number one. Currently, we are ranked. Let me see if we are ranked. I don't know if we are ranked right now. I know our other book is ranked, but I don't know if we are ranked. Let me see. No, we are not ranked currently in any category for this particular book. So I need y'all to go on and grab your e-copy and support these poets. Even though we don't have a list of all of the poets that's going to be a part of it, you still can you can support the series, support those that are going to be a part, and then you'll have your e-copy already reserved so that when it release, you'll have it for the pre-release price. You'll have it for 99 cents and you won't have to pay that $3.33. So I'm encouraging you guys to go ahead and grab your copy. Go ahead and grab your copy. If you want to get signed up, go ahead, get signed up, get signed up. Don't wait until the last minute and then you got to be rushing to get your poems together and do all that. Even though the book is not dropping until November, all of the entries must be in by September the 1st. All entries must be in by September the 1st, and all payments must be in by August the 1st. So I say, y'all might as well go on and knock it out, reserve your spot. I said I was setting the limit at 26. And I think I'm gonna stay at that. I'm not gonna expand it. God laid it in my spirit to do 26 poets, to highlight 26 poets for 2026, and that's what I want to do. Along with this series, I like to also promote all of the authors that's a part. I like to recognize you guys, and then Patrice is the host of the. She do everything that has to do with authors on the podcast. That is what her show is dedicated to. So I always like to try to get us in on one of her shows so that we can talk about our book. And then I try to get us in on other shows as well. Even if we can't do group shows, I like to share. I share information as it comes to me of opportunities to get your brand out there, to be on other podcasts, to be featured in other magazines, other blogs, whatever it is that people share with me. I like to share it out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I also do a feature in the magazine that talks about those that are a part of any anthology that I do, any book that I do. I always do a write up inside of the magazine. If you've never seen the magazine, this is some of the magazine, and these are printed magazines. They're not just digital, even though they are available in digital. These are actual magazines, and they are some quality. The paper is thick on them, and it's colorful. So we have different sections within the magazine. Let me see if I can hold it. Y'all can see it. So we also do features. If you, we have a poetry section also inside of the magazine. The new poet of the year, we be taking over that section coming in May. Of course, no, she'll be taking it over in April. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We will be announcing the new poet of the year on the cover of our next edition of Aspiring Authors Magazine. We have a special poetry edition that's going to be dropping on April the 1st. That's what, 13 days, I think. We got 13, how many days in this month? 31. So we got 14 days. And that that magazine is going to be dropping. And we will announce our new poet of the year. And we will be featuring, I think there is 16, 17, 18, maybe 20 poets that's going to be featured inside of this magazine. Most of them were nominated for Poet of the Year. So you're going to have an opportunity to really meet some amazing poets. And then we have the regular edition of the magazine that's dropping as well. So we always try to do special editions where we highlight things like we are doing. We haven't did it yet, but this I think this is going to be our fourth or fifth year. Patrice and myself, we do a 50 state where you can represent your state inside of the magazine. And then we also include the five territories of the United States, which is the Virgin Island. Let me see. Let me see, y'all. Don't get me the line. I know it's the Virgin Island. I know it's Guam. I know it is. Let me just pull up the flyer because I got a flyer. Let me pull up the flyer so I can make sure I'm telling you. I know Guam. I know the Virgin Islands. I don't know if Puerto Rico is one of them, but let me see, y'all. Y'all know I don't know all of. Y'all had to charge it to my mind sometime because I've been out of school so long. It is a shame. But I'm gonna pull that flyer up. I'm gonna get that flyer up here so we can see. So we can see what it is, what it is, what it is. So it is the North Meridian Islands, American Samoa, the U.S. Virgin Islands, Guam, and Puerto Rico. Those are the five territories that you can represent. So, how do you represent a state or one of the five territories? That is another one of the questions that individuals have been asking. So, how do you represent one of the 50 states or the five territories? So, how do you do that? So, we have you either have to been born there, you currently live there, you have a book that is themed there. It has to be one of the three ties. So if you was born in South Carolina but you live in California, you can represent South Carolina or California. If you have a book theme in Miami, Florida, but you live in Chicago, you can represent Miami, you can represent Florida, or you can represent Illinois. So those are the ways that you can represent your state. This is going to be, I think, Patrice and I fifth year doing this, fourth year doing it. It is something that me and Patrice have been doing to help bring awareness to the authors and for them to highlight where they from and give them an opportunity to represent. So if you're interested in being a part of that, definitely reach out to Patrice or myself. There's flyers like this floating around, and you can simply reach out to Patrice. Her email address is on that flyer as well as mine's. Put it up here a little bigger so y'all can see it. So y'all can see the email address if y'all want to reach out and get involved. That is the email address, queenofcollaborations@gmail.com for myself. And if you want to reach out to Patrice, you would reach out at Patrice Smith 29407 @gmail.com. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of opportunities for you if you've not been out here sharing your brand, highlighting your brand, allowing your brand to be out in the midst. I know a lot of us we say we're moving in silence because we don't want people to see what we're doing, but sometimes moving in silence can hinder what God is wanting you to do because He said we didn't have to do this alone. You know, he's given us help. He's given us people that can help us along this journey. So I just bequest you to utilize these opportunities and to utilize the individuals that he allowed to come in your presence because know that it just didn't happen. He allowed these individuals to come in your presence. He's given us all gifts and talents. And he wants us to utilize those gifts and talents for our good and to bring him glory. That's why he give them to him. Give them to each and every one of us. Some of us only have one. Some of us only have two. Some have three. Some have four. Some have five. Whatever your gift is, utilize it. That God may bless you and open doors for you. So take advantage of these opportunities, y'all. I know a lot of us we make excuses about we're too busy, we got this going on, we got that going on, we got this going on. But some of these opportunities free at that, not costing you nothing but that it takes for you to gather your information. A lot of these features, a lot of these, like the opportunity to be in the poetry book that's releasing on April the 1st, y'all, it was free. It didn't cost you a dime. Didn't cost you nothing. All it cost was you to sacrifice some time. I just wanted to be able to share a book of poetry during National Poetry Awareness Month. That was what God laid in my spirit. So I opened it up, and I think we had about 20 people to submit. So we're gonna do what it do. And we're gonna make it, y'all. It is climbing up. I can tell you, it is climbing up the ranks. Let me see where it's currently at. That book is currently ranked. We're currently ranked number 11 in poetry anthologies on Kindle, number 17 in contemporary poetry, number 95 in poetry anthologies, and we're 117,820 on the Kindle store. So y'all, we can be doing a little better. So if you have not grabbed your copy, 99 cents, you got 3 more days to grab you a copy for 99 cents. Y'all, when I tell you it helps to support us, it helps to help get that book out there. If you can sacrifice 99 cents, it will help us to get the book out there. That is our current rank right there. And it just help others that may be searching for poetry books. If they see how we're ranked, it would draw them to our book and get them an opportunity to pick that book up. I know it may be a sacrifice for some of you all to invest 99 cents in someone that you may not know. But I can tell you, that seed that you sow is well worth it, and it would definitely go a long ways. I know I probably dropped a lot on y'all today, but anytime you have questions about anything that I've shared, please reach out. Miss Tiffany, I don't know if you're still here, but if you are more than welcome to reach out to me. Um, I think I did send you some information back on the poetry collaboration, the 3 book series. If you have information, I will send you some information about the podcast if you want me to, and then we can definitely go from there. I do offer a 30-day training where I will walk you through the operations of the Crew Podcast, what we do and how it operates. And if you have any questions, that is when you're able to ask your questions. We also do mock interviews, and we'll put you with another host that has been a part of the network. We have 4 hosts on the network that has been here for the last 4 years, since we started the network in 2023. So this is our 4th season, and always I get excited to be able to work with these amazing individuals. And we have grown. We have seen people come and go, but that's what happens. Those that are meant to be are here, and they are allowed to utilize their gifts and their talents. If if the spirit is speaking to you and nudging you to come and join our family, we have 2 slots available. currently. That is second and fourth Monday and second and fourth Friday. All our shows air at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 7 p.m. Central Standard, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. So if the spirit is nudging you to host your very own podcast, I encourage you to come on and join our podcast family. Again, I am the visionary, Queen Angela. I am also the visionary behind Aspiring Author Magazine. Y'all, this is year 6 of the magazine. Year 6 of the magazine. We will celebrate 6 years on May the 1st. May 1st was when our first issue dropped in 2020. So we are celebrating 6 years of service, 6 years of being able to provide you content by us, for us. So we talk about community things, things that affect our community. We may talk about grief. We may talk about um, domestic violence, health issues, things that people don't talk about that affects our brown community. That's what we like to touch on inside of the magazine. We also touch on authors. Patrice does that because we want to be a representation for those that are under, underserved in the literary world, because we know that we are a race that does not get the props that we deserve anywhere we go. It is just what it is. But we take advantage of every opportunity that we can to highlight those that are willing to be highlighted. We also have a Black History section where we talk about um, Black history facts that people may not know. During the month of February, I highlighted 28 individuals that were a part of the civil rights movement that we didn't hear a lot about. A lot of people didn't know that Rosa Parks actually was not the first person that did a sit in and refused to get off the bus, refused to give up her seat. There was actually a 16-year-old, I think her name was Claudette. I forget what her last name was, but I did a write up on her. The reason they did not use her is because she was a teenage mother. I think she was pregnant at the time that this happened. And because she was 16, they didn't want to send out the wrong message, they say, to our youth. But a lot of people that were very active and very much a part of a lot that took place in our history that have been overlooked because they didn't meet the status quo, they didn't meet the criteria, they didn't meet the norms that they were looking for. They were overlooked. So I share about a lot of them inside of the magazine in the Black History section because I want my people to know. I want those that are coming behind us also to have a blueprint, to see some of the people in our time. Y'all know if we don't leave our legacy, if we don't leave these things in print, we don't give people an opportunity to see us and to learn about us, then they won't know. And y'all can Google the magazine and find out about the magazine if you like. We are available on Amazon and digital. We are available on Blurb and print. And then we are available on Mad Cloud and print and digital. So it's an opportunity for you. If you're looking to share your brand, if you're looking to advertise, if you're looking to share inside of the magazine, if you got a brand that you want to share inside the magazine, you may want to run a one-page ad every month. We can work out something where you can run a one-page ad every month to talk about what it is, to get it out there, because you never know when somebody may look at at the magazine and they may go to your ad and be inspired by your ad and say, well, let me contact her. And these magazines are available all the way back until the very beginning when we first launched. It's not just available for the time that it's launched and you got to order them through me. No, you can go to the website. You can go to any of the sites that I just named. and you can purchase a copy of the magazine. If you've been in the magazine, you've been on the front cover of the magazine, you've been featured in the magazine, it's still available. You can still go and get it. You may have missed the opportunity to get it when it first come out, but you can go and you can get it. And if you go over to Blurb, you can actually can look through the magazines. You can flip through the magazines. If you don't remember which magazine you was in, you can go and flip through the magazines and see, and then you can purchase from that same link. So utilize your opportunities, y'all. Don't let them just wash away and let your legacy go on down the drain. You have the opportunity to create and leave a legacy and to be a part of um, what's going on in this world. Don't just sit in the background and wish you had gotten involved and get the opportunity pass you by. I've had individuals that had wished they had been a part of this anthology and this anthology. Well, the opportunity is here. If you want to be a part, get involved. All you got to do is reach out. We got opportunities to be a part of the anthology that's coming up. We got opportunities for you to be a part of the special edition of the magazine where you can represent your state. We got an opportunity to be a part of and of the magazines. We release every month between the 20th and the last day of the month. A magazine drops. So there is opportunity for you to allow your brand to be out there. We not just a magazine that just happened to start and we just here one day and gone tomorrow. Y'all, we have been doing this for 6 years. 6 years of service, and until God tell me to close the doors, they will be open. So I'm praying for another 6 years of service, and I'm praying that we will continue to grow. And know that, y'all, our magazines are available for people in the UK, people in Africa, because we have featured people in Africa. We have featured people in the UK. We have featured people all over. So our magazine is available wherever you can purchase a book or wherever you can get something digital. It is available. So know that. Again, I appreciate y'all. I'm not gonna keep y'all long because I do have some things that I have to work on. We are getting ready to release Poets Unite an anthology on April the 1st. So y'all go on and grab your e copy. Go grab your e copy because we are currently ranked number 11, 17, and 95. And if you go grab your e copy, you will support what we're doing. Help us be number one on release day. Help us be the number one release on that day. And it released on April the 1st, which is my birthday, y'all. And we're going to be all day, we're going to be live. We're going to be sharing some parts of that book. We're going to have somebody going live at some point all day long on the poetry page that we have. So, y'all, make sure you're following us and make sure that you are being involved in the things that we have going on. If you are a seasoned poet, aspiring poet, or you didn't even know you was a poet, because I have a few that's a part of these anthologies. They said they didn't even know they had it in them, but they have definitely been allowing their voices to speak. So you do the same and allow your voice to speak. Remember, my motto is we are the change that we desire to see in this world. If you want change, you have to be that change. Change starts and ends with you. And with that being said, I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. And if you have any questions, y'all feel free to reach out. Email me, direct message me, however, any email that you may have that's connected to me, just send me an email and I will definitely get back to you. And I will direct you in the right direction. Okay. Y'all be blessed. And again, thank you guys for stopping by and listening and chiming in. Tiffany, definitely shoot me an email and I will get that stuff out to you so that you can see if that's something that you want to do. All right. Y'all be blessed. I love y'all.